Welcome back to Vigor. It is your boy, Stealth Jet, leader of the JSS. People, if you have been keeping up with the uploads on this here playlist, then you'll know I showcased one of my favorite weapons in the game last night, the AUR H-Bar-T. But you can ask any long-time viewer of this channel, and they will tell you that Jet loves his VSS Ventores. I've made a suppressed weapon compilation featuring the SVU, MP5, VSS, and I think the PSS one time. If not, I'm really sorry about that, but I don't think I did actually. Come to think about it. But yeah, y'all know, long-time viewers, y'all know, I love my suppressed weapons because they fit my playstyle. And if you're wondering, yes, my VSS is indeed golden. And I did it. You know what? I made a whole video on buying this gold skin. If you want to check it out, it's called Guys, I Had to Do It. And it's a relatively recent upload. Just scroll back in the uploads a little bit and you'll see it. So yeah, I bring that point to your attention because the VSS Ventores is more favorited by me than the H-Bar-T by 0.01 to the, well, wait a minute, how can I put this? 10 times scientific notation, okay? Wait a minute, I got it. 1 times 10 to the negative 20th power percent better than the H-Bar-T. So what I just said was the VSS, in my opinion, I like it more than the H-Bar-T, but by a very, 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 very slim amount. Very slim amount. And so I brought it out for y'all. And here is me playing with my favorite weapon in the game. And here's how I play the game. If you're new here, this is how I play the game, bar none. Check this out. There is a set of rules that I'll follow before I engage somebody. But before we get finished, or before I even start explaining what my rules are, let's focus on the game for a little bit. Go down, loot this guy, LD5, a whole lot of shit. But then I get pinged again. When I shot this guy, I had the mindset that he was a dude that pinged me. But obviously he wasn't, because he can't ping me in death. So, am I being chased? Did somebody see me? This is why I'm running away. This is why I'm taking cover. I don't do well in whole gunfights. Even though, now, I got the best weapon in the game. Well, one of the best weapons in the game for gunfights. And the reason why I aimed like that is to make sure I wasn't still scoped in. So now, it's a matter of relocation. I don't want this guy to get lucky and find me because I just so happened to be in the area where I got pinged from. That's why I'm moving around so much right now. And as you should be moving around in the game because that's how you play the game. I picked up a pistol. Kinda don't want it, so I'm gonna delete it real quick. Chemicals are S tier, always pick them up. So, this is me checking up there. Do I see him? No. Now, if you're wondering why I did not hit that tower, it's because if I did, that'll be like 1 step forward, 1 step back. Yes, he cannot ping me if he's in the tower's radius. But if he's paying attention to his map, there's only one spot where he can hit the tower from. There's only one spot where he can be at. So, yeah, no, I'm not hitting that tower. Now that that moment has passed, let's talk about my rules of engagement. And I made a video on Sawmill. Literally, the video is entitled Sagebrook. I know I said that shit wrong, but I don't care. Sagebrook, rules of engagement. There are 3 things I want to happen before I shoot somebody. Number 1, the height advantage. The height advantage. Advantage, excuse me. If I'm above that person, chances are I can see their head. Think about it. If you're both prone on the same level of elevation, you won't be able to see their head unless they're facing sideways toward you or straight toward you. If they're facing away from you, you can't see their head. Pause. I think these are the people that I'm getting pinged by. Actually, no, that can't be right. Because if that guy up there pings his closest person, he's going to find the guy that he's shooting at right now. So, spoiler alert, I'm not going to dive in on this here gunfight. Because what I'm about to explain to you right now will explain to you why I don't shoot. Like I said, height advantage. These guys are above me, right? But it's okay that check mark is still ticked because I can see their head. I got 2 scope weapons. VSS has an amazing scope. I can see them. But I'm also thinking about the bullet drop. Suppressed weapons have great bullet drop. Well, bad bullet drop, excuse me. LD5 doesn't. Now you see, I could take this LD5, put it on single, and shoot 1 time. But when I hear that explosion, I'm like, these guys are in a war with each other. These guys are in a whole war with each other. So I'm going to let them be in war with each other. If anything, they're expending ammunition, they're using healing consumables, they're making themselves less of a threat. Less of a threat. So, now, I'm going to leave those 2 guys alone. Yeah, they're not killing each other. They're shooting at rocks. So, thing number 2 is this. Do they see me? If they don't see me, perfect. Don't let them see me. The only time they'll see me is in a spectator screen. Because, and this ties into number 3, headshots only. I don't do well in gunfights. Y'all seen it. But I do well with bullet drop compensation and aiming for heads with any weapon that has a scope. So that's my comfort zone. I'm sticking to it. Now right here, I believe I heard somebody. Stay undetected. Don't be seen. If your opponent, if your potential prey does not see you, does not know where you're at, good. Keep it that way. I'm going to say it. More times out of 10, people get killed in this game because they shoot too early and the guy shoots back and kills them. Any random example. Let's say you go into an excursion on, I don't know, field hunting. You're walking around, all of a sudden you get blasted by a beagle. 2 bursts into your chest and you're dead. Don't get me wrong, that shit hurts, it's instant. But if they miss, and you run away and you heal, guess what? Y'all both in a gunfight. Prime example right there, right? Did they kill him? I don't know. But my point is this. If the beagle would have waited for you to, I don't know, stay still, move the box real quick, it would have been easier for him to kill you. But just because he fired early and he almost killed you, but then he didn't kill you, guess what? Now y'all got an equal chance to kill each other. Because y'all both know where each other is at. See what I'm saying? So that's why you never see me shoot at somebody unless they have their guard completely down. Completely. Now I know I'm here near the time safe. I know I am. But I'm checking the area first. We all know how people like to sit in corners in this game. That's why I check them. I don't feel like getting ambushed. I don't. I like my life. I love living it. I want to keep this L85 on my back and this VSS as well. I don't want to give a random outlander who has, I don't know, a grease gun or a silver pigeon my weapons on my back. That's what I don't want. Now, somebody could be in that house, right? They could be. But why not, instead of going into the house, check the windows? But then I hear somebody. If you want to sum me up in one phrase, it's an Audible Predator. I play off of sound. I play off of sound because more times out of I want to say 30, the maps I be on are misty. And I can't see shit. So, over the sound of thunderstorms, over the sound of rain, over the sound of wind, I listen. And this game is pretty much like 55% sound and 45% visual. And it depends on what map you go on to. But crows are a surefire sign of 2 people at one exit. Minimum 2 people at one exit. There could be 3, you don't know. Now, I know I've gotten 2 kills, 2 headshots, I know. But what if I get a 3rd? Yeah, you thought I was going to shoot, didn't you? No. That's the sound. That's the sound of a pistol dying. What you just saw was a Vigor shooting through wood of the house, because bullets can go through wood, as you've seen in my video, and killing the poor outlander with a pistol inside the house. Now, what house exactly was he sitting inside? I want to say that's a barred house. That's what I want to say. That poor outlander was in there, camping the barred house. Matter of fact, he wasn't poor. He deserved to die because he was inside the barred house camping. Now, like I said, I don't shoot unless I know I can hit. I can't hit. I can't hit. That guy's moving around too much. Radiation's coming in. I need to go. The closest exit I have to go is behind me. I don't take locked exits unless I know for sure I got the resources necessary to go for a locked exit. And that dock down there always requires 5 fuel. And guess what I have not touched for this entire game? Fuel. So, I'm going to take my accolades and I'm going to dip. And I'm going to count this as a W. So like I said, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to leave. And look, there is no shame in leaving a game early. If you got what you want to get and you want to count as W, go ahead and leave. There's no time restraint on an exit. But there's a time restraint on your life, don't get me wrong. But there's no time restraint on an exit opening. There's a resource constraint if you take that exit. But if you got, I don't know, 10 chemicals and you need 10 chemicals to upgrade something, go ahead and leave. Go ahead and leave. There's no shame in that, right? But if you want to stay for the entire match in one area, like let's say camping at the container, or camping the detector, which you've seen on my streams one time. I didn't do it, somebody else did with bunny ears. And then all of a sudden you decide to get up and move when radiation is coming in, then that's on you. You fucking idiot. But my point is this. If you want to leave early, then leave early. If you want to leave late, leave late. As long as you leave and you see your house welcoming you back home. That shit sounded weird, but you know what I'm trying to say. Well, people, that's me. and that's how I play the game. If you want to subscribe to see future videos, I would really appreciate it. But if you just want to stick around and watch some more videos before you subscribe, I don't mind doing it. There's plenty more coming up. I'll be sure to catch y'all in the next episode. Until next time, peace.